So today's Monday. We're going to do one more day of circles. Your homework is all of it. Quiz on Friday. So what's going to be on your quiz? Circles. Circles are going to be on your quiz. So you know how the do now today was about circles?
Yep.
Just like that. So can you identify the diameter? Can you tell me what the radius is? Can you do circumference? Can you do area? That's on Friday. It's going to be on your homework, so you can practice circles on your homework. They're going to be on your do now, so you practice on your do now. And then on Friday, I give you the quiz. Tomorrow, I get to teach you something brand new. You kind of learned it in 6th grade, so it's not like new, but do you remember? We'll see.
What was it about?
Unit rate.
Oh, yeah.
Week 23. Grades are due in about 2 weeks. If you notice, here's my announcement, super important announcements. Some of the assignments close February 14th. I want to say all the assignments from January, mostly all of them, close February 14th. If you open an assignment, it tells you when it closes, like until, if you've been paying attention, they do close. So I'm making an announcement today, February 3rd, that some of your classwork will close February 14th. So when it comes to May, Eileen, I don't want you to be like, you didn't tell me, Miss Lamelia, that they were closing. I'll be like, rewind the tape. All right. Do you have any missing assignments? No, right? Terrible. Okay. Let's take down some notes for today. Real fast. Really short notes today. 2/3/25. Today is, the month is the 2nd, the 3rd day of the year 2025.
It's February?
It's February. I haven't seen you guys since last month. God.
Such a funny lad.
Circle, circle. Can you make 2 equal circles? They better be equal. They better be equal in size. Okay. Totally, yeah. Juliana, I'm asking you to draw 2 equal circles. Make them exactly the same.
They're both deformed.
Is there examples?
My example are 2 equal circles. No?
Miss, what about these? So good, right?
So good. Wow. Talent right there. Wow. So can you draw 2 equal circles? Yes, you have that on your paper?
2 rocks.
We're good? Yes. 2 equal circles. Put an equal sign in the middle so you know that they're equal. Because you would, you know. Totally. Okay. First circle. Draw me a radius.
Put the line.
What kind of line?
Wait, can you put any number?
No.
Just half a line.
So, did you do this before I did?
Yeah. Yes.
Label it radius.
Diameter equals the whole line.
Okay. I want the diameter on the second one. So what do you draw?
Whole line.
Hold on. Juliana, I need this on your paper. And what do we call this one?
Yeah,
Good.
Diameter.
Stop. Okay. So part of your test is recognizing the difference between a radius and a diameter. Okay. We're going to make the diameter equal 22. So write an equal sign. Write 22 centimeters. So if I tell you that the diameter is 22, could you now tell me what the radius is?
Yes.
All right, so without shouting out, can you write the radius on your paper before I tell you?
Yes.
So if the diameter is 22, the long line is 22, what would be just the radius? Write it down. All right, what did you guys write down?
11.
Good, very good. So if you were to write down 11 before I did, pat yourself on the back. Good job. Good job. All right. Who can tell me, without looking, how do I find the area of a circle without looking? 30 seconds to think about it.
Radius.
All right. Who can tell me? Yes, Gio. Area equals what?
Equals. Never mind, I forgot.
Yes.
You have to, can you put more of is pi
Pi. Just tell me pi times.
times diameter. No, and gradient, not that. It's area equals 5 times radius squared.
Pi times radius squared. Very good. Write that down. Write that down. Pi times radius squared. Good job. Squiggly line. Who can raise your hand and tell me without looking, how do I find circumference?
Now I know it. It's pi times diameter.
Very good. Circumference is pi times diameter. Notice that there's no little 2 on this one. It's just nothing.
Just diameter.
I'll see it. Okay, pi times diameter. There's no square. Because some of my kids second period, they wanted a square. It's like, no, square is only for area. Are these two the same thing, asking you for the same thing? No. Area is the
outside.
The inside.
Yeah, the
Area is
outside.
the inside. Circumference is
The outside.
the outside around, like a perimeter, going around in circles. Like if I were to ride my bike, I would go around. Area is the inside. Like I'm painting a circle on my wall. All right, let's do it. What is pi?
Pi.
3.14.
You think
59.
Times. What's my radius?
11.
11. What do I do to the 11?
Multiply it by itself.
Square it. Multiply it by itself.
122.
No.
121.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Okay. Write it down. Write it down. Write it down. Write it down.
Yep.
You go make this value.
Help me out. Whoa, let's not be violent with the calculators. Woo!
With the ghost.
Yeah.
There was a friendly ghost. All right, type it in. Okay, so type it all out.
379.94.
I have no idea.
No, it's
I know this is 121.
well, yeah, it's 121.
Type it out.
3235.91.
Do it. So let's see if your answer matches our answer. What do we get?
379.94.
Centimeter squared. It's squared because it's area. Very good. Okay. Now, we're okay with that one? Make sure you do it on the calculator so you get the same answer. If you don't get the same answer, it's like, wait a minute, did I type it in wrong? Did I use the wrong numbers? That's how you check yourself. Okay, circumference. What is pi? 3.14 times diameter. Diameter, do I use the 11 or do I use the 22? I'm going to use the 22. I got to use the long line. So this one is just, what's the long line? Use it. I guess not. 3.14 times 22. What's 3.14 times 22? So circumference is 69.08 what? Centimeters. And you're done. We okay? That's easy, right? Okay. Okay. Do you guys see how it's divided into two sections? So the first section is all area, and the second section is circumference. Okay, now stop and pay attention. Because if you ask me for help later on, and it's something I went over right now, I'm just going to walk away. I'm just going to walk away, okay? And then that means like, oh, she went over and I wasn't listening. She has the right to walk away because I was not listening to her. All right, so you guys ready to listen to me? Okay, good, good. I love that attitude. Okay, everybody go to number 3. Number 3, okay? Number 3. Everybody on number 3? All right, everybody, number 3. The reason I chose number 3 is because it's different. Okay? Now, on number 3, the directions say to find area. Okay, so everybody focus your attention on number 3. Area is equal to pi times radius squared. Okay? So we write down the formula just for this problem. Okay, look at the circle for number 3. Did I give you radius?
No.
No. Gave you diameter. So what do I need to do to the diameter to turn it into a radius? Divide by what?
2.
Okay, so I have to take this I'm going to show my work, divide by 2. This will give me my radius.
Radius equals 3.5 feet.
What is my radius equal to?
3.5.
How do I do that with the calculator?
Divide.
Yeah. So if I give you this line, remember, Miss J's not here, so you guys got to really pay attention because there's only going to be one of me later on. So I'm going to take 7 and I'm going to divide it by 2 and I get 3.5. That is what we call the radius. So I'm going to write that down. So I need the short line. Short line is 3.5. So I'm going to use that right here. I'm going to switch colors so you see it. 3.5 squared times 3.14. Okay, so I'm going to do this part first. 3.5 squared. What do I type in?
3.5 times 3.5.
Good.
12.25.
Do it on the calculator. See if you get the same answer, because this one's different. This is 3.5 squared. We've never done a 3.5 squared. You can do 3.5 times 3.5.
38.
All right, what did you guys get? What's 3.5 squared?
12.25.
12.25?
Yep.
Good. You do it, guys. You check yourselves. That's this answer. Now, some kids look at that answer and they're like, oh, I'm done, because it looks like an answer. But what do I still have to do?
Multiply.
By
3.5.
3.14. So 3.14 times this weird number.
88.464 feet squared.
So area is equal to 38.465 feet squared. Now, check all the way at the bottom. Is this answer at the very, very, very bottom of your paper?
Yes.
Yep.
What color is it?
Great.
Great. So if you see your answer at the bottom, you know you're right. If you do the work and you don't see your answer at the bottom, that means you did something wrong. And you gotta try to fix it. Remember, there's only one of me today. So
Miss, are we supposed to get a coloring sheet with this?
you will once I check all your answers. Because if you get something wrong, I don't want you to color it wrong.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm helping you.
I remember.
Okay.
I remember the incident.
Yeah. All right. Now, the bottom part, before you stop paying attention to me, because I know you're all still paying attention to me. The bottom part, you have to do circumference is equal to pi times d. So the bottom part, you switch over to circumference. The top part is area with the square, and then the bottom part is diameter, okay? All right, ready, set, go.